Hello everyone and welcome to Barca News. It's August 6, 2022 and Barcelona will have to activate their fourth economic lever in order to register all of their players. Also, Marcos Alonso is very close to signing with the club and Barcelona are currently negotiating a new sponsor. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, my name is Mo and I created this channel so it could be a one-stop shop for all Barcelona fans where they can come here and get the latest news in regards to FC Barcelona. Whether it be transfer rumors, injury updates, post-match analysis, or anything else, you will find it here. So I invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on the latest news in regards to our beloved club, FC Barcelona. Now I'll begin with the news that the club has released the name of the 31 players that will play in the last preseason match that will take place tomorrow at the Camp Nou in the Joan Gamper Trophy against the Mexican side Pumas. Now Barcelona are expected to introduce their official squad for the upcoming season and the club will be organizing a farewell for the Barcelona legend Dani Alves, who recently signed with Pumas. Now the 31 players that have been called up for this match are Ter Stegen, Iñaki Peña, Arnau Tenas, Serginho Dest, Jules Koundé, Ronald Araujo, Andreas Christensen, Gerard Piqué, Eric Garcia, Samuel Umtiti, Jordi Alba, Alejandro Valde, Sergio Roberto, Sergio Busquets, Miralem Pjanic, Pedri, Nico, Frenkie de Jong, Franck Kessié, Gavi, Collado, Pablo Torre, Ousmane Dembélé, Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Ferran Torres, Ansu Fati, Memphis Depay, Braithwaite, and Abde. Now, two of the names that stick out on that list are those of Samuel Umtiti and Martin Braithwaite, who the club have been working on offloading during this summer transfer window. Now, speaking of the upcoming season's team, as I've been keeping you informed these past few days, Barcelona have submitted all the paperwork in order to register the new signings and the two renewals. And those players are Andreas Christensen, Franck Kessié, Rafinha, Robert Lewandowski, and Jules Koundé, and the two renewals are Ousmane Dembélé and Sergi Roberto. Now the club were very confident that they would be able to register all these players with the activation of the third economic lever that saw the club sell 24.5% of Barcelona Studios to Socios.com in exchange for 100 million euros. Now Barcelona were prepared in case the Liga gave them some pushback and they were ready to activate a fourth economic lever by selling the other 25% of Barca Studios. Well, it's now being reported that La Liga has informed Barcelona that all the activation of the economic levers will not be enough to register all 7 players and that they will have to activate a fourth economic lever. So Barcelona are currently negotiating with a new company for the sale of 25% of Barca Studios, and that company is GDA Luma, which is owned by Gabriel de Alba, who also owns Cirque du Soleil. Now it's reported that Socios.com were interested in buying the other 25% in Barca Studios. However, it turns out that the company did not have the financial muscle to pull through with this deal. So GDA Luma has stepped up and Barcelona are currently negotiating with them to close the sale of 25% of Barca Studios in a deal expected to be worth around 100 million euros. Now with the activation of this fourth economic lever, Barcelona will be able to register all of their players. Now it's also reported that if Barcelona are able to offload both Frenkie de Jong and Memphis Depay, that would also be enough for Barcelona to register all of the new players without having to activate their fourth economic lever. Now either way, Barcelona will register all of their players ahead of the first official La Liga game that will take place on August 13th at the Camp Nou against Rayo Vallecano. Now speaking of Frenkie de Jong, the Dutch player is insisting that he does not want to leave Barcelona. However, if he has to or if he does change his mind, he does think that the Chelsea offer is an attractive one. Now as I've reported many times before, Frenkie de Jong currently has an offer from Manchester United where the English club has offered him to make him the highest paid player on their squad, and they've offered to pay Barcelona 85 million euros for the transfer of Frenkie. Now the Dutch player has completely ruled out any possible move to Manchester United because he wants to play the Champions League, which the English-based club cannot currently offer him. Now Chelsea has recently joined the race for Frenkie de Jong, and they have asked Barcelona for permission to negotiate directly with the player, which Barcelona has authorized them to do so. Now, Chelsea have reportedly offered Frankie de Jong the same salary that he currently receives in Barcelona, and they've also offered to pay him the deferred salary that Barcelona currently owes him. Now, Frankie de Jong currently does not want to leave Barcelona. However, if he does change his mind, he believes that the Chelsea offer is an attractive one. Now, it's reported that Chelsea would offer Barcelona a package of 70 million euros for the transfer of Frankie de Jong, plus the transfer of Marcos Alonso from Chelsea to Barcelona. Now, while we're on the topic of Frankie de Jong, it's good to mention that the German outlet Bild has reported that Frankie de Jong's agent has reached out to Bayern Munich to gauge the German's club interest in Frankie de Jong, because that sporting project is also an attractive one for the Dutch player. Now, speaking of Marcos Alonso, it's reported that his transfer to Barcelona is imminent, and it's pending the finalization of a few terms of the agreement between Barcelona and Chelsea. Now, Barcelona have finalized the terms of the agreement with the player himself, and they are in advanced talks to finalizing his transfer with the London-based club. Now, it's reported that Marcos Alonso would be coming to Barcelona on a 2-year contract with an option to renew for 3rd, and this operation would cost less than 10 million euros. Now, this operation is very close to conclusion, so close that Marcos Alonso asked his coach Tuchel not to include him in the Chelsea's match against Everton today because he didn't want to risk injury before his transfer to Barcelona. Now, on to the news that Barcelona are continuing to work on offloading Memphis Depay, and there are several European clubs interested in a Dutch forward, with Juventus being the most attractive option for the player. Now, it's reported that Juventus will be interested in a permanent transfer or with a loan with an obligation to buy. Now, in order for the loan to work, Barcelona would have to extend Memphis Depay's contract by 1 more year, given that it expires next summer in 2023. Now, Memphis Depay has informed Barcelona that he will only leave the club if he receives an offer from a top team, and if he can receive a high salary offer as well. Now, in regards to Juventus' sporting project, it seems to be an attractive option for Memphis Depay. However, Barcelona will have to lower their asking price so Juventus can offer Depay a higher salary. Now, Barcelona are reportedly willing to work with both Depay and Juventus to make this transfer happen, so we will have to see how this operation will turn out. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for any new updates in regards to the transfer of the Dutch forward. Now, on to the news that Chelsea are still heavily interested in signing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang from Barcelona in order to strengthen their attack, given that Lukaku left during the summer transfer window and Timo Werner might be leaving to Leipzig. Now, during the press conference prior to the match between Chelsea and Everton, Chelsea's coach Tuchel was asked about the club's interest in Aubameyang, and he gave a hint that they were interested by saying that he remembers the 79 goals that Aubameyang scored while Tuchel was his coach. So it seems that Chelsea's interest is genuine in signing Aubameyang. However, Barcelona were not contemplating his sale during this summer transfer window, but it's reported that Barcelona would consider the sale of Aubameyang if the offer reaches the 20 million euros. Now, we will end today's video with 2 bits of great news. The first one being that Barcelona are currently working on finalizing a new sponsorship deal that will see Barcelona earn 20 million euros per season. Now, this sponsorship deal will be with the cryptocurrency platform Whitebit that will see the company's name feature on the Barcelona jersey sleeve in exchange for 20 million euros per season. Now, the other great bit of news is that Gavi will be renewing his contract with Barcelona until 2026, given that he turned 18 yesterday, August 5th. Now, Barcelona were waiting for the player to turn 18 so they can offer him a longer contract, which is something they couldn't do before, given that he was a minor. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a like. Also, I invite all of you to please leave a comment down below, giving me all your thoughts and opinions about all the news that I share with you. And finally, I invite all of you to please subscribe to the channel so you can stay current on all the latest news in regards to FC Barcelona. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video, and as always, Peace, Barça.